What's up? We are playing the Mini Kickoff, 60k guaranteed, and we are currently, I'll show you the lobby, whilst this guy's tanking. Is he disconnected? Probably going to fold the 3-5 anyway, so we don't need to watch the action. So this is the current situation with the lobby. 3 hours 4 in, there was 7,000 people, there's now just under 2,000 left. 1,187 places paid, and a whopping 10,000 for first. And we have been running like God. I think our highest chip position was 4th at one point out of like 3,000. Got up to about 50,000 and about 200 bigs at one point. Just like aces. Not due to merit from my behalf, just getting insane hands. So we're gonna take it from here now that the late reg is finally finished. All 2 hours and, well, almost 2 hours of late reg. No, it's almost 3 hours, I think. Yeah, like 2 hours 40 of late reg, which is crazy. So yeah, now is where the real poker starts, they say. So looking down at Javaro here, we've got total entrance there. That's how many is remaining, which is going to keep dropping obviously quite rapidly. 1,187 paid. It's the magic number. 10,178 for first. The min cash is 1948, and that's how many people we are away from it. So we're going to keep dropping. 661 left and stuff. The chip leader 156k, chip average 38, so obviously just a bit under chip average there. And the smaller stacks mere 87, which is less than an ante. So someone's just been bad beat, I guess. So I'm going to take it from here. I've not been at this table very long. Raise 3-bet. We've got Jack 10 on the bottom, so fold. Get some of the stats here. Blind levels are pretty good. Get 12 minutes, and they're going up in 3 minutes. And we get Z Queens. So we've not made too many poor decisions in this tournament so far. It's played itself pretty much straightforward. So hopefully we see some action here with Z Queens. There's a few short stacks on my right. 12,000 might shove if there's no open, in which case I'll repop. Min raise there. I'm going to flat the button here, try and induce a shove one of these stacks, which might not work, but I like position. I don't want to. Well, I like flatting, so I'm a nit. So you're going to do here from the big blind. 5-6-5, fairly good flop for us. We're ahead of most of the pocket pairs, obviously, apart from kings and queens and stuff. Kings and aces. There's 14,000 out there now. It's unlikely one of them has a 5. He's half party here, so I'm going to overshove and hope we get a call from something worse. Or just take it down here. There's 40,000 out there. He's folded, so that's a nice shove. I like that shove. We could see a turn. The board could get straighty, or obviously we're not worried about 2 pair because we beat most of them. They get counterfeited with the 5s on board, but that's a nice pot to take down just there, because obviously turn if an ace or a king comes and he's repping it, we're in a tough spot. Or if we check it and let flushes or straights get there, then it's just better to take it down there. So we're back over average now. It's a big shove. I'll be posting the hand history of this tournament on my channel at some point. I've not really played that much over the last few months, so obviously pound to dollar's gone to shit, so you get less for your money now when you deposit, so that's not ideal. The aim here, now they're in this position, is to make the final 100, which I always like doing. It's got to raise some early here. The 14,000 could shove here if I call, but it's only a min raise and I call. I've got chips behind, I can fold if anything minging comes, but I'm okay with a flat just there. So we've got a king out straight away for us, which is good. He checks here, we're going to bet it. I'm going to bet 3,400. Just a flat. So he could have a lot of draws, that now could have helped him a lot. Pretty sure my queen blocker's pretty handy here, so I'm just going to check behind. That's the worst card in possible. Check behind was for pot control, and hopefully if a non-disaster card came on the river, well, probably not going to be good here, but I was going to check behind, because if I bet then I'm not getting calls by worse, am I? So I've not really repped much to get him to fold anything, so I'll check, and he's got jacks, so he's just getting stubborn. Not getting stuck, and he didn't have to fold to one other card, but he could have had a stab at that as well on the river, but given the board texture I could have had a lot of stuff that was just crushing him, so it might not have been worth it in that respect. So 52,000. 520 away from a min cash. Jivaro has a handy new tab thing where I'll just bring this onto the screen now if it doesn't crash, which it shouldn't. Yeah, so this is my Jivaro ace king kings. Backdoor clubs are a factor, any ace or queen. No, kings are good. Under the gun we've got 9-10 offsuit. We had more chips and they were suited, yeah, but otherwise no. So this is what the usual Jivaro tab looks like. These hands, it just records every hand, which is like the boom in Poker Stars, but you can just look at them that way. We've introduced this new beta tab thing here for tournaments. When you click on that, it brings you up all the tournaments that you've played. So this is all the stuff I've been playing before. However, if you click on the one that I'm playing now, which is this one, hang on, get this out of the way while I get it right. It's very, very handy if you're multi-tabling, because obviously you can extend this to be the full as long as you want. But yeah, it's got a handy little percentage bar here, so that's the percentage of the field that we're through. And obviously if it pays 13%, it makes sense that the things are out here, or whatever percentage they pay. It's got the prizes and stuff like that, but it has that thing the whole way down, and it has the positions that you've come in throughout the day. And obviously from multi-table that's really helpful. Right, we've got a raise and a shove. We've got king 5, so no need to think too long about that one. That's a fold. Ace deuce. I think I've had aces 3 times in this tournament, and they've all held. I've just had some absolutely amazing spots where you get pocket 3s and just flatted them in raise with about 3 others to a flop, and it came ace 10-3. So obviously, if you flop bottom set and there's an ace out, you're loving life because there's a good chance they've got an ace. Ended up going in on the turn with me and this other guy. I got the full double up and he had ace 10, so it's quite grim. He had flop 2 pair, there's nothing he could have done either. So yeah, I've been quite lucky today. I like limping, small to big. He's got a big stack, I've got a fairly big stack, so shouldn't be going too crazy here. And then just min betting, limp min betting most of my range, or a lot of my range. I really like it. He could continue here with a 10 if he's got one. I've got a pair now. I'm going to check for pot control. It doesn't have to have a 10, you could have a 3 or a 4 or just obviously high cards. But half pot here. So if I call this and then miss, do I check or bet? Could be betting the draw, but my hand's not robust enough. I don't know if he's going to fire the river as well. He also could just have like a queen 10 or something, so Isn't the best of turn cards there for me. That's a shove for 13,000. It will be a fold from me regardless. 3-7 sorted. Nah. Probably could have raised it there just to take the blinds down, but I'm fairly short there and I can foresee a shove like that, so in the long run it's profitable to raise there, but in this one instance I'm going to save my chips and just auto fold that 4-3. Ah dear. Chip leaders up over 240k. Wow. So another fold here for Jack 7. Because the blind structure in this is so good, you don't have to get out of line too often, you can just pick your spots that you would usually take. You have the time. 7-5 offsuit again, that's a fold for me. It's a lot of folding in these, but it's best to watch when you're near the bubble instead of the first 3 hours. It's more fun. So 27 big blind shove. That seems a lot. Yeah. Ace tray, not good enough. See you later. Oh, it would be nice to final table this thing. 5 grand for third, then 7, then 10. Probably should focus on the min cash first. He snapped in there. Can see him jamming this. What are we seeing here? Do say offsuit under the gun. No thought process needed there. Absolute trash hand. Next break's in 37 minutes and we should make, I say we, I might not, but the field should reduce to the money by then. But I fold to 6-7 here obviously. Just gonna, I'm not gonna Hollywood, I'm just gonna not have fold picked. And that'll do, that was a long enough tank. I'm calling there with and go back. I had to go, but now I'm back. And essentially, I doubled up and lost half my stack to the guy in yellow by playing a hand too passively. When the blinds are this high, that's a death sentence, you might as well not be playing. So, to avoid the tilt on that self-induced loss of half my stack, beer. So, sit rep. Blinds have just gone up, we've got 12 bigs effective. And we've obviously cashed, so 1100 cashed, we're down to 784. The goal that would have been nice was top 100, but obviously we want to win it obviously, but it's way off that yet, so we're going to aim for the top 100. But like I said, as it stands, we've got 12 big blinds, so blinds go up in 8 minutes. So we need to get something going. I'll show you the hands afterwards where, let's see if I can get it now. Essentially, with 20 off the bubble, I flatted out the small blind with kings. The flop was ace queen high, and it all checked around to the river, which was a king, a river to boat. So I overshoved the pot for exactly like I had 2 times pot left. I shoved out position, got called by an ace, so I doubled up there. Right, we've got 10 bigs here with ace 6. The blinds are quite big, so I don't want to just open shove and risk getting called by a big stack. So I am, as much as I merge when I do this, I want to limp. If anyone shoves I can pass, which is obviously very exploitable, but in this one instance I'm going to do it. Try and see a flop. I'm expecting a raise here because it's, oh maybe not. Ace 6 high at the moment. I'm just going to check. This is the nittiest hand I played all day, but got an open-ended straight draw now at least. Big stack could have hit that, it could have hit the flop. It's got 42% over 12 hands. So I'm going to limp call. Oh, he's tank called. Right, well if I call now and hit, I'm going 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes a straight. So I will now go all in, and if he has a higher straight, I will be out. That's the current situation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shove the river, and I'm being beaten by a few hands. Hopefully he's got a 2 pair and he calls. River is set. Oh, they both fold. That is like, I've just doubled up. Ha ha ha. Right, that'll do just nicely. So we've still got less than average. Average stack is 95,000 as it stands. The big stack is almost 500,000 chips. This guy here has got quite a big stack with 357k. So that was a nice hand. Don't know if it'll show me what they mocked. No, it's not going to, is it? No, because they didn't call, that's why. 7 deuces a fold. So we're making ground, this is good. Deuce 5 offsuit fold. Blinds go up in 4 minutes to 1.8 and 3.6. Is he just open raise to 17,000? Seems like a big raise. 6x raise. What's he playing at? For shoving 2 live cards here. There's no way he could have a big hand and be 6x in it. I think I know why this guy's got a big stack. Right, I'm going to min raise this under the gun. King Queen suited, a nice hand. Let's see what unfolds. Small blind might shove here with 14 bigs, big blind might shove here with 11 bigs. I think we might have to call if the big blind shoves here. Oh, he's folded. Take the chips. min raise, middle position. We've got trash, so it's a pretty easy fold here. Don't think I'd even peel if I was suited. Jack 6 offsuit. I saw somebody call an all-in from the big blind with Jack 6 offsuit before for 18 bigs. They were up against Ace King, they rivered a Jack. I don't know if that was a misclick or he knew what cards were coming. But I think that guy's probably still in as well. I've not, I didn't put a tracker thing on him. Yep, easy fold for us just here. Just gonna tick fold to indicate that I will be folding. The guy who I've highlighted, I had Ace Jack from the small blind and he min raised from that position. And the flop come 9 Jack King. So I had obviously middle pair, top kicker. And I played it very passively, so I'm giving him the keys to fully aggressively bet the hand. And I'll continue that in a minute because I have kings. Do I just open ship from the button? There's 14 dead out there. Well, I am shoving now. There's 20 dead out there. I'm going to shove with kings here with 20 big blinds. I'm shoving from the button, which indicates that, I mean, you're supposed to, oh my word, right, well, this hand's played itself. Whatever happens, happens. This could be interesting. I might need to get another beer. Folds and sevens. King and a 7 on the flop. Yes! Ooh. That'll do just nicely. Why is there an apple? I don't care. Go away. I don't want to install Apple. Right. So that has changed things. We're now above average. 219 from 691. Strong possibility we'll make the top 100 now. Or stronger possibility, should I say. I've literally Darwin mooned my way through this tournament. I've not played for about, properly, for about 2.5 months. And I played 3 tournaments today. Spazzed out of 2 of them. And then in this one, I've just Darwin moon from World Series. Just every hand's just been kings or aces or jacks, whatever, and they've all held up. So it would have been hard to not make it this far. There's a few hands that I played where I've been a bit tricky and I've outplayed people, but most of it, it's just running like God. Like I've gone all in with king queen against kings and cracked it at 2 queens, and that is a big shove. I want to see what this guy's showing down. Blinds up. King deuce is a fold. Got my Star Wars jumper on because it's Christmas. Raise shuffled. And we get queens. Soon after them we get kings. Min raise will do. Let's take it from here. Got 30 big blinds left. We've just got into a new blind level, so we have got 30 bigs. It's not going to go anytime soon. Obviously we're calling a shove from any of these 2. Jack 3-3. I'm just going to put him in now. Hope he's got a jack. It's unlikely to have flatted with a 3. If he has, I've lost 40k. I'd rather just take it there. As much as I've highlighted him, I've not seen him play that much. I've only seen that one hand, so I'd rather just take the chips dead than let him draw to something. I suppose I could have bet there, tried to induce a bluff shove, try and keep his bluffs in, but oh well. Ace 9 offsuit in the big blind. We get a raise from the huge stack to a really weird bet size. It's like, well, exactly 3x in it. So, still not seeing him show down a hand yet. I don't know if he's getting out of line or he's running like God. So, I'd do this if it was suited, but for flop and ace, I'm not going to know where I'm going to be, and I don't know how he plays. So I'm going to be err on the side of caution, fold there. And again, he's got a short stack, so if I call, he's going to shove in as well, and it'll be a three-way pot. It's a nice hand, but it's a fold. Seven, eight suited. This guy on my left's going to hinder what I'm going to be able to open raise flat. I can't really do this very light because I'm giving him odds to shove anything. I don't really want to be calling a shove with 7-8, so it does seem to be folding these without any consideration. He's got 4% VPIP over 27 hands, so he might just be playing premiums. Five deuce five. Netherlands versus Canada. 6-5 suited is a nice hand, but blind to stack ratios are way off for that kind of hand. We're up to $26 now. Next page jumps in 85 positions, 85 places. And do 7 offsuit is the worst hand. Get out. Good luck, sir. Might have a customer here. What's he gonna do? Or is he just timing out and he's not tanking? There we go, there's the shove. Reshove to isolate, king, queen, ace 4. That is a very good flop for the ace 4. He's a king. Is it there? No. Gets it through. Jack 10, if it's suited, I'd play, but it's not, so I won't. What are you going to do now? You're opening to 17 and you're going to fold. Why is he 6xing it then folding? I don't understand. Am I missing something here? Is he trying to entice a shove off someone? Well, if he is, why is he folding? I don't understand. Really don't get it. Let's move the screen a bit so you can see. No, it's broken it. There we go. I think that's better. King 4, under the gun, fold. Oh, $11 mini Sunday kickoff. 620 people left out of 7,000. We are 239th. And there is $10,000 up top, which is the goal. Well, the goal is to play my best, whatever the result, independent of results. Still a way to go yet. Shove, re-shove. Pretty much all my stacks call with 7 jack offsuit. No. Ace king, ace king. Probably gonna win this actually. 7 wall. No. Chop, chop, chop. 7, 8 hearts. Nice hand. There's quite a few shorties at this table now, apart from the huge stack. I'm going to limp and then fold if he shoves. I'm also going to label this guy for later. And then min bet the flop, because he would have jammed any ace or jack. So he folds and I get the money. That works the lion's share of the time, but it's also good to do that. Merge your range, do that with big hands, and play it the exact same way. So if they try and bluff you off it, you've got them dead. It's a good strategy. I like it. And if they raise at any point or call, you can just shut down. You don't have to try and bluff them off it. If I'd have been called on that flop with 7 high, then it's, you know what you're doing. So you're raising to 6x while not calling a 10x shove. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at the Jivaro percentage meter thingy. Raise, shove. What's he made that? Can't see because his chips are in the way. 48, 6, 8,000. What's going to happen here? Or has my internet gone and we're not really seeing a tank? 100%. No. Is there going to be a call? There is. Ace 9, ace king. He's got it in bad and now he's really slim. Needs a diamond. He's dead. Ace king is good. Ten 3 offsuit. Not even going to entertain that. And I'm now going to show you the Jivaro percentage thingy. So this is for this tournament here. Sunday Kickoff. We are 91% of the way through the field. That was where everyone cashed. That's the current prize pool, current stacks and stuff. So yeah, it's not redundant, but it's a lot more useful when you're multi-tabling. So you can just have that ribbon down the side, and you can check everything at once instead of clicking all the lobbies open and stuff. Still just about got an average stack here, so all to play for. So you get min raise under the gun, min 3 bet back between the two people I've highlighted, so could be fireworks. That's the guy that's been 6xing with the gun. This guy seems to be a bit, oh. I can see fireworks. Maybe not. Maybe there's no fireworks. Okay. That's a resounding no to the fireworks. King 4, just I'm going to tick fold. I've not even got a spot here. I know the guy I've highlighted is in the big blind, but I don't have a hand, and we get a raise here, so. Now then. grim. Grim. Nasty. Blinds have just gone up to 2-4. They will be this way for 11 minutes. Got min raise under the gun from a guy who's short stacked. There are a lot of short stacks here, but it is only 2 big blinds. I am just going to flat. I can fold if anything happens, but got position on all of these short stacks, so, and I'm interested to play this hand. I've got 2 overs, Jack makes a straight, but he's very short. If he checks here, I'm going to check back for pot control. If he bets, I'm going to fold. Well, he's committing himself here, isn't he? So I'm not really going to call for a jack. If I hit a king or queen, it's probably good, but it's not worth calling. Don't think. No, it might be, but I'm going to go on my first instincts and fold. Feeling it was strong there. Wasn't necessarily, but hey well. If you're wondering, that number there, 298, is the number of hands I played in this tournament. And these stats are for the tournament, not just for one of us at this table. So, 16% VPIP. Where's that other bit gone? 0% 3-bet. So I've not 3-bet anyone this tournament, so I don't really needed to. Fold to 3-bet. 71%. It's cold call. 10s are good. 10s are good. 10s are good. Big couple of hands for that guy there. To 84. But absolute shite in the big blind. He's got 3 bigs. If he shoves here, I will fold. Yep. You're going to get a walk, buddy, unless you get picked off. Well, it's been picked off there, so that's made my decision a lot easier. Ace 10, King 8. He's alive, he's not live, he's dead. Yep. Yep. Oh, I've been moved. Damn it. Well, I'm glad I've highlighted those people. Let's look at the chip stacks around here now. 100, 200, 60. This one's bigger stacks on this table, so room for more poker. So I've got history with the guy who's got 9 bigs, which doesn't help because he might be out soon. But I've had 71 hands with the data on that guy, but the rest I've never played with. So bring it on. Ay. Be interesting. I've highlighted that dude from Netherlands who was like 6xing it at these blinds, so see how he gets on. 6 is ace jack, safe flop, safe turn, safe river. Big hand. You need to win flips at this stage. You really do.